Like, oh, I didn't notice that the first time, and you kind of see it again, and it's like, ah. So, was that deliberate?
Yes, that was deliberate, 100%. Everything I did for the video was deliberate. I had to sort of, it took me a while to actually think about it because I knew she was very specific with the idea she wanted for the video. So I kind of thought of it. I was like, you know what? I think she's going for more of like a peaceful approach to everything because with the state of the world at the moment, everything's like going in chaos, you know. Uh, there's a lot of diseases flying around. There's a lot of riots. There's so much going on, and people are so much need for stuff like this. You know, people are lonely. People are in, you know, people are enclosed right now. They need music like this. They need messages like this at this time and this moment. So I knew I had to try to portray that in the video. So with the dove at the end flying across the this flying train. There's a lot of fantasy elements in here, but yeah, so this whole congregation of people coming together and advancing into the stars, into the sky, it sort of kind of communicates an elevation of humanity at this moment where everyone's sort of like coming together to help each other at this time. So the dove represents that peaceful emotion that we're all having at the moment when we come together, which is different from what the alien musician musical symbol represented at the beginning of the video. He's coming. I don't know whether we call him a he or a she, but she kind of represents music at that point, right? So he's coming down and he's witnessing all these things going on in the world. Some people are no longer caring about the whole situation right now, and there's a lot of dark things going on, and he's kind of disappointed, and he wants to do something about it, but he's not that strong, and the only power that he has is the power of music because that's what he's made of, that's what he can do. It's an art form, and for people to respond these days, I think it's not necessarily just the scientific way or the logical way of talking about things that helps us as humans, because sometimes you want to go deep into our psyche and logic doesn't work. Sometimes we need that extra push into the more emotional end of things and the more spiritual end of things in ourselves in order to respond to the darkness that comes with being human and with being alive. So yeah, I'm glad.
I have to ask you something because I never really communicated this with other people outside of the media or all the press releases that are going out. We never said anything about this conversation or anything, but for that first review, for him to just think that on his own without anything else is exactly what we were going for. Did you read it, Lewis?
No, I haven't read it yet, but I'd love to read it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'd like to see it.
It's on your WhatsApp. It's on your WhatsApp, so up there, higher.
Okay, I'll check it out. Okay. I haven't read it, but yeah, I'd really love to see what they say about it. So, if they got the message that immediately, then I'm really happy that came across.
It did.